The man suddenly stumbles and collapses unconscious onto the ground. The elderly woman panics, runs over and shakes him, saying, "Oh, my son, what happened to you? Wake up!" But there is no response. Meanwhile, the assistant and her boyfriend pass by. Instead of stopping to help, they start taking pictures from different angles and then leave without helping. Worried, the elderly woman opens the man's bag, takes out some medicine, gives it to him, and tries to wake him up. After a while, the man regains consciousness and says weakly, "Thank you. You saved my life." The elderly woman simply says, "It's nothing. Here's your bag, and I need to get back to work." She quickly leaves. The assistant enters the office dramatically and says, "Ma'am, you won't believe this. The new cleaning lady was taking things from the boss's bag while he was unconscious. Look at these pictures," the manager says in surprise. "Really? She always seems so simple and honest," the assistant says firmly. "People like her are actually the most dangerous. If we keep her, it will damage the company's reputation," the manager says angrily. "Call her to my office immediately, right now." The elderly woman walks in slowly and politely says, "Ma'am, you called me." The manager coldly says, "You're fired." The elderly woman, shocked and confused, says, "But why?" The manager angrily says, "How dare you ask? What were you doing downstairs?" The elderly woman in a choked voice says, "No, ma'am, you're mistaken. It's not like that." The manager interrupts, "Enough. I don't need any explanation. Get out of here." The elderly woman walks out crying, sits on the ground and begins sobbing even harder. At that moment, her phone rings. She answers in a sad voice, "Son, don't worry. Mom will arrange your tuition. Just focus on your studies. I'm a little busy right now. I'll talk to you later." She hangs up and crying says to herself, "Now that I've lost my job, where am I going to get the money?" At that moment, the same man she saved walks up and gently asks, "Auntie, what happened?" The elderly woman wipes her tears and says, "Son, they fired me for no reason." The man thinks for a moment and says, "Please wait here." He takes out his phone, makes a call, and says firmly, "Hello, manager, come to my office immediately." The manager enters the office with a fake smile and says, "Sir, you called me." As soon as she sees the elderly woman, her expression changes and she says with disgust, "Why is she still here? I already fired her." The man says seriously, "I brought her here. She saved my life. You fired her without any investigation. With this kind of attitude, you are not fit for this position. Go to the finance department, collect your salary and leave." The manager leaves quietly in embarrassment. The man takes money out of his wallet and says, "I heard your phone call earlier. Please take this money. Your son's education is very important." The elderly woman refuses and says, "I can't take this. I helped out of humanity." The man insists, "I know, and that's exactly why you deserve it." The elderly woman takes the money and bows slightly, thanking him. The man smiles and says, "No need to thank me. Our company needs a new manager. Would you be willing to take this position?" The elderly woman nervously says, "No, I don't think I'm capable of that." The man says confidently, "You're more capable than you think. I believe in you. Starting today, you are the new manager of this company." Message: even if misunderstandings happen for a while, the truth always comes out in the end. So always stand by the truth.